Hey everyone, I'm Danny and welcome to Muggle Magic. In this video, I'm going to show you how to do a pretty cool magic trick with my DIY deck of cards. This is the Haunted deck, which I created based on Weasley's Wizard Wheezes from Harry Potter. I'm going to show you how to do this trick, but first I'm going to show you what it looks like. And then after that, we'll get into the tutorial. So if you are the type of person who just likes to see the magic and not know how it's done, you can watch this first part and then you can just turn it off. But if you want to know how this trick is done, you can watch the tutorial at the end. So here's what the trick looks like. Basically, you're just going to have the spectator choose a card, any card, and let's just say that they picked this card. So we'll take a look, and the spectator picked the King of Clubs. Normally I wouldn't see this card. This would be completely secret. I would not see it. You would just have the spectator memorize the card. So if they memorize the King of Clubs, the next thing you're going to have them do is just place the King of Clubs right here, and then you're going to put it into the center of the deck like that. So it's lost in there somewhere. We don't know where it is, but we're going to find it. And if we just wave our hand around the top of the deck, and then we look through, we'll see that the King of Clubs has revealed itself because there is one card in the deck which is blue, whereas the rest of the cards are red. Now, how crazy would it be if this one single blue card was the King of Clubs? And even crazier than that, if I snap my fingers, it's red again, and there is no blue card in the entire deck. So that's how the trick looks. If you want to know how this trick is done, we're going to get into the tutorial right now. To set this trick up, you need one of the trick cards that's included with my deck, which is a double backer, which means it has two backs. Only one back is blue and the other back is red. So we're going to take this card, we're going to put it blue side up and put it on the very bottom of the deck. Be careful not to show this. You don't want anybody to see that this bottom card is actually the back of a card, and you don't want to accidentally show them that there's a blue card in there. You want to get good at this before you show it to anybody, because if they see it, it just ruins the trick, and you're not gonna convince anyone that you're magical. What we're gonna do is put it there, and then we're going to fan the cards out, and you can say, okay, now as I'm going through the cards, just go ahead and take one. That way you can control if they're taking, a card from the very bottom, because some people will go for the very bottom. But if you do it that way, you can just say, okay, now just grab one of these cards, and you can hold the deck kind of like this with your finger there so they can't really go for the bottom card. And you say, just go ahead and grab one of these cards as I'm going through. And if it starts getting really close to the bottom, you need to say, oh, okay, I'll start over since you're not grabbing a card yet. We need you to grab a card, because some people will just wait. Okay, so just keep going and have them grab a card. So they'll take that card or something. Now, as they're memorizing their card, so this is the Three of Hearts, and as they're memorizing their card, you just cut off the top of the deck. So the blue card is here. So we're going to cut off the top of the deck and place it on the table and say, go ahead, when you have memorized your card, go ahead and place it right here. So they'll put their Three of Hearts right there, and then you put this top part on top of that. The trick card is right here, so you have just put this card on top of their card. There we go. And again, don't flash that blue. Not yet. So close it up, wave your hand around it, whatever you want to do, and then spread the cards out until you find that blue card. And then when you find the blue card, you say, okay, so look, one card is different. One card is blue. The rest of them are red. And don't show the top of it, or else they're going to see that it's red on that side. What you want to do is stop right here at this position, move this top part of the deck onto the bottom like this, and then as you're squaring up these cards, like, you want to have their card and this card and basically slide them together like this as you're squaring up the cards, and kind of put your finger underneath. This is called a break. You want to get a break in the cards right here. You can use your pinky or your ring finger, it doesn't matter at this point. But you just want to get a break in the cards like this, and then say, and wouldn't it be crazy if this card was yours? And then you're going to pick both of them up at the same time and flip them both over. But do it quickly enough to where they're not going to see that there's another card there. And then you're all set at this point, because there's their card. You can put it down on the table, and then that other card is flipped over now. So it looks like there's no blue card in the deck now. So you can say, okay, so yeah, your card was the only blue backed card. Isn't that crazy? What's even crazier is snap your fingers, do whatever you want, and show that their card has turned red and that the blue card has disappeared. If you decide to show this trick to anybody, or perform this trick for anybody, please just practice it until you aren't flashing the blue card, and mainly until you can flip these, you can square these two cards up without them noticing that you put two cards together, and flip them both over without them noticing that you're flipping two cards. If they notice you're flipping two cards, you've ruined the trick and they're gonna catch you. You don't want to be caught. So yeah, an easy way to do it is just from here, from this position, slide the cards back in like this, and as you're sliding them, get your finger right on top here, and then you already have your pinky in between them. Square the cards up, and then flip these two over like that. If you do it fast enough, no one's really gonna see. You just need to get it down. And yeah, once you have it down, you're good, and you can do this trick for anyone. So yeah, there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed this trick, and I hope that you're able to perform this for people. And this can be done with any deck as long as you have a red back and a blue back, or just a regular back from whatever your deck is, and something different on the other side, like a different colored back on the other side. So there it is. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and also let me know if you want me to show you how to do any other magic card tricks, because I do know quite a few.
Remember, I get a lot of ideas for these DIYs that I do from your comments. So if you have an idea for something that you want to see me do in the future, definitely leave a comment below and let me know. If you're interested in seeing more DIY videos having to do with Harry Potter and more, go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Alright, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.